Hello students, welcome back to class. Today we're going to be reviewing another video by Raleighlink 14. I mean, she was just in class and she did fail the last assignment, but she seems to be back again trying to pass this class. Let's see how she does this time. All right, so on my paper here, and sorry about this green screen, it sort of makes things a bit hard to watch, but it makes my face all dark, but I don't know that much about technology, so I don't know how to fix that. But anyway, it says Raleighlink 14, and we have here good and bad. So let's see what Raleigh has to say that's good and what's bad. So the first thing that is good is that she's making a presentation. She's talking about that vegan teacher, so that's good because we can always use more people talking about veganism and how it is so important to not hurt animals. So that part's good. But then we have a look at the title. That vegan teacher abuses her dog. That's quite the allegation there. I think I'm gonna have to make an X for that. So Raleigh, as far as I know, is not stalking me. I don't think she's looking through my bushes to see how my dog Bella is doing. So I don't think she's ever seen her in real life. So I'm going to give her an X for saying that my dog is being abused by me. I don't think she's looking through the house. She's crawling up my porch, looking through and seeing anything that goes on. So I'm not sure where she gets this idea that the vegan teacher abuses her dog. So I'm going to give her another X for that. There are plenty of videos of my dog on the beach running and playing with other dogs. I'm pretty sure that she's seen them. So I'm not sure why she's saying that my dog is abused, because everybody else that sees her in real life says, oh my God, your dog has so much energy. And I say, yeah, she's vegan. And they're like, no. I'm like, yeah, she's just like a normal dog, isn't she? And they're like, yeah. So give Raleigh another X for that. As far as I know, she hasn't called my dog's vet because she doesn't know who my dog's vet is. So if my dog's vet says that my dog is perfectly healthy, does this mean that Raleigh thinks she knows more than my dog's vet? She thinks she knows more than a vet. I'm going to give her an X for that. And I wonder if she's looked at the blood values that my dog has. As far as I know, she hasn't been hacking computers and going into the blood values at my at the dog veterinarian's office. I don't think she knows about the blood values of my dog. So I'm going to give her another X there because she seems to think that I'm abusing my dog. And, you know, my vet says that the blood values are good. I don't know that Raleigh has ever taken a poop sample of my dog's poop to check if my dog is okay, if her poop is okay, but my dog's vet says that my dog is perfectly healthy. So I'm going to give her another X for that. As far as I know, I don't think that Raleigh has ever gotten hold of a urine sample from my dog. I don't think she's ever contacted my vet or seen any lab values. So she doesn't know about my dog's pee either. So I'm going to give her an X for that. So has she ever actually touched my dog and felt my dog and looked into my dog's eyes and played with my dog or interacted with my dog in any way at all? I don't think so. I mean, unless she has sent some spies up here to Canada who have been on the beach, who've watched her and filmed her. And if that was the case, what they would see is a perfectly healthy dog who's been vegan since August 2017 and is doing fine, perfectly normal. Is she the fastest runner out of all of the dogs? Sometimes, honestly, sometimes she is, quite often. But the fastest all the time? Well, she is 6.5, and compared to like a 1-year-old dog, I don't know, it also depends on the body type of other dogs, if they have longer legs. But the vet tells me she's very healthy, and everyone who sees her thinks she's healthy. So I'm going to give her another X for that. So this is your report so far, Raleigh. So far you have a bunch of X's and 1 check mark. So let's have a look at that. Yeah, I also have some notes here. I did a little bit of review about you, Raleigh, and I know that you were in an accident, a skydiving accident in 2018, and I've been fascinated with reading and looking up a bit about you. Well, Honestly, I didn't see that much, but I saw a video that you made about your dad, and I saw the skydiving one, and actually they might have even been the same video. So I'm really sorry to hear about, you know, the history that you had with your dad, and I can see how that would affect the way that you are right now on this channel, Raleigh. I know that you care about animals. I know you do. I know you care about the horses, and I know you cared about animals. So I think our main difference here, Raleigh, is that you, who grew up with animals and saw them being abused, you think of those animals as your family. And because you have had so much problems with your own family, to you it's important to protect those that are within your own space. Animals that are in the house with you, those are your family, those are the pets that you care about. I know you also care about other horses, but I just find it so difficult to understand, Raleigh, how it is that you don't understand that if a dog can have vegan dog food and being perfectly healthy, according to many vets, and like thousands, if not millions of dogs around the world who are vegan, why it is that you think that you have the authority over what goes on, and why you feel so strongly that we must kill other animals, such as pigs, in order to feed them to a dog. You see, us animal rights activists, us real vegans, we see them as, you know, the same. You know, I wouldn't want to kill a pig, and I wouldn't want to kill a dog. And if there is vegan dog food that can be fed to the dog so that I don't have to hurt the pig, that would be my choice. You understand? I don't want any animals to die. And I said that pretty clearly in my last video. And I'm not sure why it's not going in, Raleigh. It's the same thing for a rabbit. You know, I wouldn't want to kill a rabbit and feed the rabbit to my dog. If there's vegan dog food, that will suffice. I mean, we're not even talking about the dog food that is actually worse for the dog. And like, you know, I could understand it a bit if you know, my dog was limping around or suffering, crying, or if her pee, something was wrong with her pee, her poo, her blood, her fur, or any of those things, Raleigh. But I've explained to you over and over that my dog is perfectly healthy and fine. So I'm not sure what your problem is. I know you went to a therapist for about 8 months and you've had some trauma in your life. Maybe you need to go to see a therapist again. I don't know what the problem is. And then you talk about in your video here about how you say there's only one person in the world that you hate, and that's your dad. That was in one of the videos that I saw. And yet here you start off your video by saying,
"Hey bitch, and welcome back to me talking about people I hate."
People you hate. And yet, you know, in your videos in September of 2020, on September 2nd, you said there's only one person in the world that you hate, and that's your dad. So which is it, Raleigh? I mean, this is something that I'm having a hard time understanding. You know, feed yourself to a dog.
Hey, babe.
That was awfully loud when you put that at the beginning. That's why I kind of skipped it. It's kind of alarming how loud that was. Maybe you did that on purpose. I don't know what it was. But yeah, that was a clip from the video, except for you put this fire all around. I'm not sure what that was about. But I invite everybody to see the original video that I created, where I gave Raleigh this grade. And what I'm basically saying is, and it says it here, that Raleigh is a speciesist. She thinks it's okay to kill one animal for another. And even though I explained to her and I said, look, it is possible to keep all the animals alive, she still comes back with this thing. And she tries to quote from another vet, not my dog's vet, but some other random vet. And she also at some point makes fun of the name Karen. She said, oh, the Karens of the world. And then I checked, and the vet's name, I don't know if she even realized it. The vet that she's quoting from, the vet's name is Karen. So now it's just so strange, Raleigh. It's so strange. Are you making fun of people's names? You know, people are born and given a name. That's their name. Why would you make fun of all Karens? How horrible is that? What if you were born with that name? How would you feel? I have students named Karen. Why would you make fun of someone's name? Do you also make fun of their skin color? I don't think that you do. So what is it about jumping on the bandwagon with that? It's so bizarre. Well, anyway, in the rest of Raleigh's video, she goes on to try to justify this animal abuse that she is involved in. And then she uses a title, That Vegan Teacher Abuses Her Dog. In reality, the only person advocating for killing is Raleigh. She's the only one who says it's okay to take a knife and murder an animal, or to shoot them in the head, or whatever way that she thinks that it's okay for animals to be killed in order to feed dogs. Oops, dropped the paper there. So I don't agree with that. I don't think it's necessary, Raleigh. I don't think we need to kill any rabbits. I don't think we need to kill any lambs. Okay? I said it before, and I'll say it again. Leave the animals alone. Be kind to them. And I know you care about horses, Raleigh. I know you do. But you're a bit mixed up. Because probably you've been riding horses apparently since you were 4. I don't know if that's true or not. I read that somewhere. You know, there's a lot of stuff that say they tell a lot of lies on the internet. So I don't know what's true. But I know that you've been riding horses for a very long time, and then it becomes natural to you. Just like some people are brought up to kill animals. You know, kids from a very young age, they're given guns, they go out with their dad and they murder animals, hunting, and they start to think of it as a father-son or father-daughter activity, and that this becomes ingrained in them as something good. You've been riding horses for a long time and you think it's good. I think it's wrong to ride horses, that we should leave animals alone. We shouldn't be riding them for our pleasure. Now, hopefully you are evolving. I know you're still young, and hopefully you will realize that you can still have your channel, Raleigh. You can still have your channel here and talk about horses and defend horses. I haven't actually watched a lot of your videos, but I know the titles I see, that you think that somebody is abusing their horse, and I don't doubt it. I don't doubt that you are defending a lot of people who are abusing, that you are defending a lot of horses who are being abused. And I don't think you're a stupid girl. I don't think so. But I think something happened to you in your past that is making you not able to make this link. Raleigh, you know it, your name says Raleighlink. There's a link missing in the chain, Raleigh, and I'm not sure what it is. And I'm hoping that you're going to come around and be an actual vegan, because, I called you a hypocrite because, Raleigh, that's just the truth. You can't say you love animals and then kill them, pay people to murder them, when there is an option, and that is to have vegan food. And you are quoting a vet who, does this vet eat animals? Does the vet that you are quoting, does this person pay others to murder animals? Is she vegan, Raleigh? I tried to find out, and I didn't see any evidence that this vet is vegan, which is bizarre. It would be like me quoting a doctor and saying, well, listen to this doctor, but then this doctor is some psychopath who eats humans. Vets who eat their own patients are messed up, Raleigh. On some level, you must see that it doesn't make any sense. I also said that you lied about being vegan because you're not really vegan if you're not advocating for the animals all the time. I know that you care about your own personal dog. Okay, I get it. You don't want your dog to be harmed. Neither do I. I don't want my dog Bella to be harmed. But Raleigh, there's no reason to harm other animals. Okay, we don't want to hurt the other animals. I don't know how else to explain it to you except for to show you these animals. I've talked about it in my last video, but it just seemed to have gone like right over you. And I find it bizarre that you have so much hate towards other vegans. Like, why is that? Something doesn't feel right, Raleigh. When you watch my video, I notice you shaking too. You're shaking a bit, like you're just filled with this anger. And I know that you like this idea of revenge. You got revenge on your dad, who is all fucked up and mean to you. But there's no reason for you and I to be fighting. 99% of our values are the same. We both care about animals, Raleigh. Neither one of us wants animals to be hurt. So, why don't you make a video talking about the good things that I talk about? All right, I've said a couple of things that I think that you do that are good. I think you care about horses. I don't think you should be riding them, and I think you're misguided. You just have a habit, and that this is something that you just think is okay. I disagree with you. But let's talk about all the other animals. Okay, so you think it's okay to hurt chickens and cows and pigs and whatever other animals because you think it's okay to feed them to your dog. Chop off the hand of a chicken and serve it to your dog. I mean, in this video, one of the videos I saw, you're literally holding a bowl, or somebody else's, with hands on there. And that's why I said to you, Raleigh, before you start deciding that you're going to chop off the hand of another animal, such as a duck or a chicken, before you chop off the hand and feed it to your dog, would you do that with your own hand? You never answered me. Because you don't know how, do you? Because you know that it's wrong. On some level, Raleigh, you know it's wrong. You know it's wrong to cut off any body part of an animal. So why are you telling people to do it for dogs? This is the hypocrisy. And I said that you encourage the stealing of eggs because you think it's okay to give eggs to dogs. You think it's okay. And so you're basically okay to steal from chickens. These are their eggs, Raleigh. Being vegan is about the animals and defending them at all times, not defending the abusers. And it's also about not stealing. Don't steal the paw or the claw of any animal and feed it to another. Don't steal their lives. Don't steal their eggs or their milk, Raleigh. That's what I'm saying. Do you steal in other areas of your life? I don't know you. I hope not. So just follow that same logic, Raleigh. Don't steal from animals. They have nothing except their lives. And even if, let's say, okay, Raleigh, let me try and explain this to you another way. Let's say you have, okay, let's say these 10 fingers represent all different animals, okay? And let's say the one with my ring on it, let's say that represents a dog, right? Do you really think that the dog should be the only one to live and all the animals should die for this dog, Raleigh? Honestly? Or do you think if there's a way that all the animals can live and thrive and be happy and be loved, that we should let all the animals live, Raleigh? Don't you think so? I mean, why are you promoting other things? Are you getting money from other places? Here's what I urge you to do. Go and look up vegan dog food brands. Find the one that to you is the most ethical out of them and start promoting that to your viewers. Because what you've essentially done here in these videos, Raleigh, is you have encouraged people to contribute to more murder of animals. You know, somewhere around the world right now is somebody who has a dog, and the dog needs to have food. And the dog has a friend. The friend's a chicken, the friend is a lamb, the friend might be a turkey, whatever, on a farm somewhere. And some guy has watched your video, Raleigh, and he thought, oh, Raleigh says that my dog needs raw meat. So you know what? I'm just going to go out there right now and kill one of my other animals and feed that animal to my dog. How would you feel if you were watching that, Raleigh? Honestly, all right? Let's reenact it. Okay, here's the dog. These two are friends. They're on a farm somewhere in the US. Okay, let's say California, where you live, right? So somebody's watching your video and somebody says, oh, I like Raleigh. She's so pretty and she's so articulate. So I'm going to listen to everything she says. Fuck that vegan teacher. She's ugly. I'm not going to listen to her. So Raleigh says, you need to kill animals to feed your dog. And so these two are friends. So then some psycho goes out there with a knife and tries to kill this animal to feed it to this one. Raleigh, are you okay with that? Because this is what you're advocating. When somewhere is a bag of vegan dog food that this dog can eat and be perfectly fine, Raleigh. What you're doing, I don't think you understand the immeasurable harm that you're doing right now by telling people not to buy vegan dog food. I think you really just don't get it. Something is seriously wrong with you. I urge you to go back into therapy and try to figure out why you're doing this. Because you are actually responsible for the suffering of animals with this message that you're giving. Raleigh, be truly vegan and take back these videos. If you want to contact me personally and talk, I was going to say I'm open to it, but honestly, the way that you filmed your dad in the car and the malicious intent that you had to try to frame him and to trap him, and your idea of revenge, there's something about you that's really mean-spirited that concerns me. And I'm not saying it's just come out of nowhere. I know you had a bit of a rough go as a kid. Okay, I get that. But still, that's no reason to take it out on others, not the innocent animals. They never did anything wrong, Raleigh. So, you know, I'm not going to go over the rest of my list. I think I've said enough for today. So, Raleigh, unfortunately, yeah, you did fail again. I'm disappointed. And who knows? Probably not the last time that we talk. I'm going to be around for a while, and guess so are you. So, I'll see you in the next video. To everybody else who's watching, thank you for being here. Thank you to the moderators who are helping to educate people in the comment section. Thank you to everybody who is open to the message of compassion and kindness to the animals. Please don't hurt them. Buy vegan dog food. Google it yourself. Do some research. And, you know, also just keep watching my dog Bella or others. Just look at, there's tons of vegan dogs in the world. I see them all the time. They're just running around like normal dogs. And do your best. Always do your best. Be as vegan as possible. When you're shopping, put only veggies, fruits, nuts, and seeds in your shopping cart, because peace begins on your plate. So open up your heart and be kind, and also to one another. And before we go, let's make sure that we hug it out. So why do we give ourselves a hug? The reason that you give yourself a hug, and this goes for Raleigh too, if she's still here, Raleigh should give herself a hug. I know she's been through some rough times. So the reason that we give ourselves a hug, see, we put our hands around ourselves just like that, give ourselves a big squeeze, okay? A nice squeeze. I mean tough, like not just like, oh, like a little light one. I mean, grab yourself and give yourself a good old pat and say, hey, you're doing great. You're trying your hardest. You're trying so hard to be a good person in this world. I'm proud of you. Way to go. Keep it up. But also, if you know that you're not doing the best that you can, you suddenly look at yourself and you say, hey, come on, you got to try a bit harder. I know you put some yogurt, some cheese, some non-vegan yogurt in your cart the other day. Now, come on, you can do better than that. Stop that. All right, so encourage yourself to put only vegan foods in your cart. Eat Beyond Burgers instead of meat burgers, and choose the soy milk or the oat milk instead of the cow's milk. Stop eating eggs. There's no reason for it. Go and Google some healthy vegan recipes. Those of you who are watching and don't think that you can be healthy as a vegan, I assure you that you can. Go and watch The Game Changers. It's a documentary. For those of you who want to understand why I'm here, go and watch Dominion Movement. Go and watch Earthlings, Cowspiracy or Seaspiracy to understand what happens in the oceans. And those of you who know Raleigh personally, maybe give her a hug. She seems to need it. She seems a bit messed up. She has this underlying anger, and you know, I get it. We all had shit in the past. But be kind and be vegan, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Coming up on the screen are going to be some videos. If you haven't seen them yet, check them out. Click on them. Be curious. Check around that vegan teacher's site. Go and find the video where I talk about Raleigh, where she fails. Go and find this one and see if you think that I didn't explain my philosophy, my way of thinking to properly. You know, give me some pointers. You think I should use actual real animals and go on the farm? I mean, honestly, at one point I even had this jar of raisins here that I was going to use to explain. I'm like thinking, okay, maybe I can explain to Raleigh by like one raisin will represent one animal, and all the rest will be the animals that one animal will have killed over a lifetime, will have eaten over a lifetime, and that there's something ethically really wrong about that. I mean, I'm open. I'm open to try to think of any way to explain it to Raleigh and anyone else. Please stop buying anything that hurts animals. Coming up, like I said, on the screen are going to be a bunch of videos. Click on them and subscribe to the channel. Press the button there. That's a notification button. Do you see it? It's a notification, like a bell. Click on that, it goes bing, and every time a new video is posted, you'll be able to hear what I have to say and hang out with me. You can be in the comment section and typing stuff, and you know, of course, I sometimes moderate the comment section. Sometimes I just don't leave it open to everybody when I know there's a bunch of 11-year-olds on there who are just spamming the words bacon or fuck you or whatever. I mean, that's not helpful to the conversation. But if you're an adult or even an intelligent teen or even an intelligent kid and you have something to say, if you're vegan yourself and you understand what my message of kindness and compassion and hope is here, then by all means, join us. And yeah, I'm not going to watch the rest of this video with you guys. I've seen enough of it to know that, you know, Raleigh's suffering, and she can do better. So let's cheer her on and hope that she does better in the future. Take care. Bye for now. Do 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 do.